Leo, this is not a coincidence. You clicked this because somewhere deep in your chest, beneath the pride, beneath the smile you've been wearing for everyone else, something whispered, they need to hear this tonight, and they were right. Because there is a person, and you already know who I'm talking about, don't you? Who has been losing sleep over you, not casually, not lightly, obsessively, beautifully, desperately. They see you, Leo, not the version you perform, the real one. The tender one, the one who cries in the shower and wonders if they'll ever be chosen first. And this person, they are about to make that very clear. But before I tell you exactly what they're preparing to say, I need you to do one small thing for me. Tell me in the comments where you're watching from tonight. Drop your city, your country, your little corner of the world. Let the universe know you're here. Let them know you're here. And if you haven't already, tap subscribe and hit that bell. Because what's coming for you in the next few days, you do not want to miss a single card I pull. Now breathe. And let's begin. Listen to me very carefully. Do not scroll past this. Do not click away, and do not let your mind convince you that this is just another random video in your feed. If you are a Leo, or if you carry the fierce, radiant fire of Leo in your sun, moon, or rising sign, this message is arriving at the exact right moment. Today, the 14th of August, 2026, the cosmic currents have shifted dramatically, and the universe has essentially locked the doors of this digital space until you receive what is meant for you. You didn't just stumble onto Trusted Tarot by accident. The algorithm is merely the modern-day delivery system for divine intervention. Your higher self, your intuition, the very energy field that surrounds your beautiful soul pulled you here. You have been asking for a sign. You have been begging the universe in the quiet, lonely moments of your night, asking if they still think about you, if they still want you, if you are foolish for holding on to this hope. And the answer is a resounding yes. You are not foolish, you are spiritually attuned. The silence you have been enduring is not a punishment, it is a pressure cooker, and the lid is about to blow off. I know you have been feeling it in your body. The somatic markers have been screaming at you for the past 72 hours, acting as physical proof that the energy between you is shifting. You've been waking up abruptly between 3 and 4 in the morning, your heart racing, your mind instantly flashing to their face before you even open your eyes. There is a strange, persistent flutter in your chest, nervous anticipation that feels almost like anxiety, but carries a weird, undeniable undertone of excitement. You've been experiencing this bizarre tension in your jaw and your shoulders, physical manifestation of holding back words you desperately want to say. And let's talk about your phone. You have been checking it obsessively, feeling phantom vibrations in your pocket, staring at the blank screen, waiting for a specific name to light up the dark. You've been unusually emotionally sensitive lately, haven't you? A simple song on the radio made you tear up. A passing comment from a friend felt like a deep personal attack. Your nervous system is literally rewiring itself to receive a massive influx of energetic frequency. Your body knows before your mind does. Your physical vessel is preparing to hold the weight of a profound emotional return, and you are vibrating at a frequency that is magnetically pulling this person back into your orbit. And then there are the dreams. Oh, the vivid, haunting dreams you've been having. The subconscious mind never lies, and yours has been working overtime to process the energetic tether that still connects you to them. You've been dreaming of them, but not just casual, fleeting dreams. These are hyperrealistic visions where you could smell their scent, where you could feel the exact texture of their hand in yours, where the emotional weight of the dream followed you into your waking hours. You wake up with a profound sense of longing, sometimes with their actual name on your lips. Even when they aren't in the dream, you are dreaming of old houses, of rushing water, of finding hidden rooms in places you used to frequent together. These are ancient symbols of emotional depth, of uncovering buried feelings, of return to a foundational love. During the day, your waking life is interrupted by intrusive thoughts. You'll be in the middle of a mundane task, and suddenly, a flash memory of their laugh will hit you so hard it stops you in your tracks. You are seeing the synchronicities everywhere. The repeating numbers on the clock, their initials in license plates, their favorite song playing in a random coffee shop. This is not your imagination playing tricks on you. This is the astral plane buzzing with their energy. Their soul is reaching out to yours in the dream state because their waking ego is too terrified to make the first move. They are visiting you in the ether, standing at the foot of your bed in the spiritual realm, wishing they had the courage to wake you. Because here is the absolute truth about this person. while you have been sitting in your pain, wondering if you were too much or not enough. They have been going through a massive internal reckoning. They are looking at their life, looking at the choices they've made, and they are realizing a terrifying, beautiful truth. They see you, and I don't just mean they see your face. They see your Leo light. They see the warmth you bring into a room, the fierce loyalty you offer, the breathtaking beauty of your soul that they arrogantly took for granted. They are realizing that the grass isn't greener on the other side. The grass is dead over there, and they are starving for the oasis they left behind in you. They want you, badly, desperately. But I cannot tell you exactly how they are going to break the silence just yet. I cannot reveal the exact words of the text message that is currently sitting in their drafts folder, or the specific confession they are rehearsing in the mirror. If I give you the ending right now, you will miss the profound psychological shift that is happening within them at this very second. You need to understand the anatomy of their silence first. You need to understand why they pulled away. Because the reason they left is the exact same reason they are being forced to return. The universe demanded they hit rock bottom without your light so they could finally understand its value. Let's talk about their ego, because to truly understand this person's imminent return, you have to understand the fortress they built to keep you out. When you are a Leo, your energy is inherently blinding. It is regal, it is generous, and it is unapologetically bright. You love with a roaring fire that demands to be felt. And this person? They were standing in your light and suddenly realized how dark their own shadows were. They pulled away, or they allowed the silence to stretch, not because you lacked anything, but because they felt fundamentally inadequate next to your radiance. They were intimidated by the sheer depth of your devotion. But here is the cosmic joke, the beautiful karmic twist of this current energy. The distance they created to protect their fragile ego has only suffocated them. Right now, as you listen to my voice, they are experiencing profound ego death. The distractions they used to numb themselves, the new people, the busy work, the superficial validations are turning to ash in their mouths. They are looking around at their life and realizing it is entirely devoid of the one thing that actually made them feel alive. You. You need to hear this next part, and I need you to let it sink deep into your bones, past your doubts, past your fears. You are incredibly, devastatingly beautiful to them. And I don't just mean your physical appearance, though they are absolutely tormented by the memory of your face. Your smile, the way you carry yourself when you walk into a room. I mean the breathtaking beauty of your spirit. They miss the way you loved them. They miss the fierce, protective, golden warmth of your Leo heart. They are secretly obsessing over you. And they are comparing everyone to you. Every time someone laughs, they think it's not their laugh. Every time someone touches their arm, they flinch internally because it's not your touch. You have ruined them for anyone else. Do not let their silence fool you into thinking they have moved on. Silence in this specific karmic dynamic is not absence. It is a pressure cooker. They are watching you from the shadows. They are checking your digital footprint. They are looking at your photos and feeling a physical ache in their chest, a hollow void that no one else can fill. They are realizing that every new person they meet is just a placeholder, a cheap imitation of the masterpiece they walked away from. They only want you. The universe has stripped away their illusions, leaving them with the raw, naked truth that you are their ultimate counterpart. Now, I feel a shift in the energy right here, a deepening of the connection between us. And before we cross the threshold into what they are actually going to do next, I need to ask you to anchor this frequency. If this reading is resonating in your soul, if you are feeling that chest flutter and that undeniable knowing, do not keep this energy to yourself. I want you to claim it. Take a second right now to subscribe to Trusted Tarot, to join this sacred digital sanctuary we are building together. When you subscribe, you are not just clicking a button. You are signaling to the universe that you are ready to receive, that you are open to the blessings that are rushing toward you. Share this video with a friend who needs to hear it, or simply leave a golden heart emoji in the comments to lock in this vibration. By engaging, you are weaving your energy into this collective timeline, speeding up the manifestation of your desires. You are telling the cosmos, I am ready, I am listening, I am worthy, and you are so deeply worthy of what is about to happen. We are sitting in the potent, fiery crucible of August 14, 2026. This is not just another day on the calendar. The astrological weather right now is acting as a massive cosmic magnifying glass, burning through their excuses and illuminating their deepest regrets. The sun is empowering your Leo spirit, making you magnetic, untouchable, and fiercely independent. While the lunar nodes are pulling their subconscious toward your magnetic north, they can feel your independence. They can feel that you are no longer waiting by the phone, that you are healing, that you are glowing. And paradoxically, your detachment is the very thing that is driving them absolutely crazy. They thought they had the power. They thought they held the reins. But your silence has flipped the script. They are realizing that if they do not act now, if they do not break this agonizing standoff, they will lose you to your own beautiful, sovereign evolution. The fear of permanent loss is finally outweighing their fear of vulnerability. This brings us to the precipice of the action. The internal reckoning has reached its boiling point. The drafts folder on their phone is full of deleted messages. They have typed out, "I miss you," a dozen times, only to backspace it in a panic. They have rehearsed apologies in the shower, in the car, in the quiet moments before sleep. But the energy is shifting from passive longing to active pursuit. The cards are practically leaping off the table, screaming of a breakthrough. The dam is cracking. The emotional restraint they have been clinging to is snapping. They are preparing to step out of the shadows and into your light, not with a casual, low-effort greeting, but with heavy loaded, undeniable communication that will shift the entire dynamic between you. But to understand exactly how this communication arrives, and how you must handle it when it does, you must understand the trap they are trying to avoid, and the warning the universe is giving you right now. The main reveal is here. The universe is no longer asking them to wait. The energetic dam is breaking, and the communication you have been praying for is rushing toward you. But listen to me, Leo, because this will not look like the casual, low-effort breadcrumbs they might have tossed you in the past. This is not a simple, "Hey," or a generic, "How are you" text sent at 2 in the afternoon while they are bored. The cards are showing a massive, overwhelming outpouring of emotion. It is going to come to you in a moment of deep vulnerability, likely late at night when their defenses are completely stripped away, and the quiet of their room forces them to face their own heart. It might be a phone call that rings just as you are drifting off to sleep, their voice thick with an emotion they can no longer suppress. Or it might be a long, unformatted block of text that just pours out of them, messy and raw and completely unedited. They are going to confess. They are going to admit that the silence was a mistake. They are going to tell you that they have been watching you, thinking about you, and realizing that no matter where they go, they are only looking for you in everyone else. They are going to validate your beauty, not just your physical form, but the breathtaking, rare beauty of your soul that they were too blind to protect. This is the outcome tease that the universe has been holding in its hands for you. They want you back, and they are finally willing to say it out loud, without the games, without the ego, without the walls. But this brings us to the most crucial part of this entire reading, the emotional guidance and the warning layer. When this message arrives, and it is arriving so very soon, your instinct will be to protect yourself. You are a Leo. You have a magnificent, fiery pride, and when you are hurt, you build a fortress of gold and ice. Your first reaction will be to play it cool. You will want to take hours to reply. You will want to make them wait, to make them feel a fraction of the agonizing silence they put you through. You will want to use your sharp wit as a shield to prove that you didn't need them anyway. I am here to tell you, with all the spiritual authority of the cards, do not do this. Do not let old pain distort this new message. Do not let the wounded ego hijack a divine reunion. If you react from a place of defense, you will push them right back into the shadows. They are coming to you with a fragile, open heart, and if they hit a wall of ice, their fear will tell them to retreat again. When you receive this communication, I need you to pause. Do not reply immediately, but do not reply with malice either. Take a deep breath. Read their words not with the eyes of the person they hurt, but with the eyes of the person you are becoming. Receive their apology clearly, not defensively. You do not have to forgive everything in the first second, but you must leave the door open for the healing to begin. Let your response be grounded, calm, and rooted in your immense self-worth. Show them that you are not the same person they left behind. You are elevated, you are sovereign. And from that place of power, true reconciliation can begin. Now, you might be asking yourself, why now? Why is this happening on this exact timeline, in the middle of August 2026? Why didn't they come back in the spring? Why didn't they reach out last month when you were crying on the bathroom floor? The timing of the universe is never random, and this divine window is opening right now because the energetic soil is finally ripened. Think of a seed planted in the dark earth. For months, it looks like nothing is happening. You water it, you wait, You doubt, you wonder if the seed was dead. But beneath the surface, in the absolute darkness, the roots were being forced to dig deep. The silence you endured was not a void, it was an incubation period. Both of you had to go through the fire separately to burn away the codependency, the illusions, and the toxic patterns that were suffocating the love. The astrological alignments of this exact week are acting as a cosmic trigger. The planetary transits are illuminating the houses of karma and deep psychological transformation. They have finally hit the emotional bedrock required to break their own ego. If they had come back to you 3 months ago, they would have brought the same baggage, the same fears, and the same half-hearted energy. The universe delayed their return until they were ready to offer you the whole, undivided, devoted love that a Leo truly deserves. This timing is spiritually aligned. It is the result of your silent prayers, your internal growth, and their painful necessary awakening. The wait is over because the lesson is complete. And now I need you to hear me. Not as a reader, not as a voice from a screen, but as someone who sees you, truly sees you. The you behind the Leo mane, behind the confidence you perform for the world, behind the laughter you use to fill the silence in rooms. I see how tired you are. I see how exhausted you have become from being the strong one, the generous one, the one who always shows up first, who always extends the hand, who always forgives one more time than they should. You are so deeply weary of carrying the emotional weight of every relationship on your shoulders. You are tired of wondering if your love is too much, if your intensity scares people away, if your need for loyalty makes you demanding. Let me tell you something right now, and I need you to let it land like rain on dry earth. You are not too much, you have never been too much. You are simply a vast, golden ocean trying to pour yourself into cups that were too small to hold you. And this person, the one who is coming back to you, has finally realized the size of your ocean. They are no longer afraid of your depth. They are ready to dive inches. I know there have been nights where you lay awake and whispered to the ceiling, asking if you were forgotten, asking if you mattered, asking if they ever truly saw you the way you saw them. I know the specific ache of scrolling through old messages, rereading words that once felt like promises, and feeling the cold, hollow realization that those words now feel like lies. I know the disappointment of getting your hopes up, of feeling that little spark of possibility, only to watch it die again when the phone stayed dark. I know how many times you told yourself you were done, how many times you declared your independence to the empty room, only to find yourself checking their name in your phone at 2 in the morning. You are not weak for still hoping. You are not pathetic for still loving. You are a creature of profound, radiant devotion. And your heart does not simply switch off because someone failed to honor it. Give yourself permission to grieve what was. Give yourself permission to be angry. Give yourself permission to be tender. You do not have to be brave tonight. You do not have to have it all figured out. You just have to breathe and trust that the universe is rearranging the pieces on the board in your favor. Because it is. Even now, even in this moment of uncertainty, the pieces are moving. The person who holds your heart in their hands is feeling the gravitational pull of your spirit so strongly that it is physically impossible for them to remain silent much longer. The universe has written this reunion into the stars, and no amount of human fear or ego can override a cosmic decree. You are entering a season of being chosen, not second best, not an option, not a maybe, chosen first, fully, irrevocably. The way a Leo deserves to be loved is with grandness, with loyalty, with a devotion that matches your own. And that is what is being prepared for you. The waiting was not a rejection. It was a refinement. You were being prepared to receive a love that would not crumble under your fingers, and they were being prepared to offer it without flinching. So now, I want you to do something for me, something small, something sacred. Wherever you are sitting right now, whether you are in your bed, in your car, on your couch with your knees pulled to your chest, I want you to place your hand flat against your chest, right over your heart. Feel the warmth of your palm against your skinches. Feel the steady, rhythmic beating underneath. That heartbeat has carried you through every lonely night, every silent morning, every moment of doubt. It did not stop. It did not give up. And neither will you. Take a deep breath in through your nose, slow and full, filling your lungs completely. Hold it for a moment. And now release it through your mouth, letting go of the tension in your shoulders, the tightness in your jaw, the knot in your stomach. One more time. Breathe inches, hold, and breathe out. As you exhale, I want you to whisper this or say it silently in your mind if you prefer. Say, I am worthy of being chosen. I am worthy of being desired. I am worthy of a love that shows up, that stays, that fights for me, Say it again, mean it, let it sink into your cells, into your spirit, into the very fabric of who you are. You are beautiful, Leo. You are powerful. You are magnetic beyond measure. And the person who is about to step into your light knows it. They are terrified, they are humbled, they are undone by you. But they are coming. And when they arrive, you will not need to chase, you will not need to beg, you will not need to perform. You will simply be. And that will be more than enough. That has always been more than enough. If this reading found you at the exact moment you needed it, if it made you feel less alone, if it lit a small candle in the dark room of your uncertainty, I ask you to do one thing for me before you close this video. Go to the comments and type the word chosen, just that one word, claim it, write it into existence. Let the universe see you typing it. Let the algorithm carry your declaration into the ether. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Trusted Tarot and hit that notification bell, because the next reading I pull for you might be the one that confirms the message has arrived. Share this video with someone who is waiting, someone who is hurting, someone who needs to be reminded that they are still beautiful to someone. You are not forgotten, you are not finished, you are just beginning. And the best chapter of this love story has not even been written yet. I love you, Leo. I will see you in the next reading. Until then, keep your heart open, keep your crown high, and keep your phone close. They are coming. Let's project forward, just for a moment, into the very near future. I want you to visualize the exact second the silence finally shatters. Picture yourself going about your day. Perhaps you are making a cup of tea, or you are driving home from work, or you are just lying in bed staring at the ceiling, lost in thought. And then it happens, the sudden sharp vibration of your phone. The screen lights up, cutting through the dimness of the room, and there it is. Their name, the name you have stared at 1,000 times, wondering if it would ever flash across your screen again. In that singular, frozen microsecond, the air in the room will physically change. You will feel a rush of adrenaline flood your veins, sudden, breathless suspension of time where the past and the future collide in the palm of your hand. Your heart will hammer against your ribs, not out of anxiety this time, but out of profound, overwhelming validation. The universe kept its promise. The wait was not in vain. When you open that message, I want you to remember this exact moment. I want you to remember the sound of my voice telling you that it was coming, so that when it arrives, you do not panic. You do not spiral. You simply smile, take a deep breath, and recognize that you are stepping into your power. But I need to prepare you for the energy that follows the message, because this is the secret that most readings never touch upon. Receiving the communication is only the first step. Holding the space when they step back into your reality is where the true transformation occurs. When they finally break the silence, they are not coming back as the same person who left. They are coming back humbled. They are coming back with their ego stripped away, carrying the heavy, beautiful realization of what they almost lost. This means the power dynamic has permanently shifted. You are no longer the one waiting in the wings, hoping for a crumb of their attention. You are the sovereign of your own life, the Leo on the throne, and they are approaching you as a supplicant. When they ask to see you, when they ask for a chance to explain, when they ask to hear your voice, you must not rush to accommodate them. You must move at the speed of your own peace. Let them feel the weight of your absence. Let them realize that access to your golden light is a privilege, not a right. You do not need to be cruel, and you do not need to play games, but you must be fiercely protective of your energy. You are allowing them back into your sacred space, and they must prove through consistent, grounded, unwavering action that they are finally capable of holding the magnitude of your love. You have to understand the deep spiritual architecture of your soul connection to truly grasp why this reunion is so inevitable. This is not a random collision of two people who just happen to like each other. This is a profound karmic mirror. You were meant to break each other open. The friction, the misunderstandings, the agonizing silence, it was all alchemy. You, with your blazing, unapologetic Leo fire, were placed in their life to illuminate every dark corner they were hiding from. You forced them to look at their own emotional unavailability, their own fears of intimacy, their own unworthiness. And they, in turn, were placed in your life to teach you the ultimate lesson of self-sovereignty. They taught you that you cannot pour your endless, golden warmth into someone who does not have the capacity to receive it. The pain of their withdrawal was the universe's harsh, but necessary way of forcing you to pull your energy back into your own body. Now that you have learned to sustain your own fire, and now that they have learned to withstand your heat, the spiritual contract is fulfilled. The universe is bringing you back together not to repeat the past, but to build an entirely new foundation. This time, the love will not be a chaotic storm. It will be a steady, unshakable hearth. I know there is still a shadow lingering in the corners of your mind. That tiny, insidious voice of doubt that whispers, what if it doesn't happen? What if the cards are wrong? What if I am just fooling myself again? I need you to look that shadow directly in the eye and tell it to stand down. That voice is not your intuition. That voice is your trauma. That is the echo of every past disappointment, every broken promise, every time you were left behind by people who did not know how to love you properly. Do not let the ghosts of your past hijack the miracle of your present. The energy I am reading for you right now, on this pivotal day in August 2026, is absolute. It is dense, it is heavy, and it is undeniable. The universe does not bring you to the edge of a breakthrough just to push you back into the abyss. You have done the weeping. You have done the agonizing. You have paid your karmic dues in full. It is time to collect your reward. It is time to let yourself be loved the way you have always loved others. Drop the heavy armor you have been wearing. Let your shoulders fall. Unclench your jaw. It is safe to hope now. It is safe to believe. So, how do you walk through the world tomorrow? How do you carry this immense, heavy, beautiful secret in your physical body? I want you to wake up and consciously adopt the energetic strut of the Leo who knows they are deeply, obsessively desired. When you walk down the street, walk as if they are watching you. When you speak to others, speak with the quiet confidence of someone who holds the keys to a massive romantic breakthrough. Do not tell your friends the gritty details just yet. Keep this sacred energy contained within your own aura. Let it radiate from your skinches, let it shine in your eyes. When you operate from this frequency of absolute certainty, you act as a massive energetic magnet, pulling the physical manifestation toward you at an accelerated rate. You are no longer chasing, you are attracting. You are no longer begging the universe for a sign, you are the sign. You are the living, breathing embodiment of divine timing. As we close this sacred container, I want you to take one last, deep look at the life you are leaving behind. The life of waiting, of wondering, of feeling small. Leave it right here, in this digital space, in this moment in time. You are stepping across the threshold into a new timeline. A timeline where you are chosen first, where you are celebrated, where your beauty is recognized not just as a fleeting physical trait, but as a profound soul-level masterpiece. Take deep breath in, filling your lungs with the cool, crisp air of your new reality. Hold it at the top, feeling the expansion in your chest. And as you exhale, release the final thread of doubt. Seal this reading with your breath, seal it with your belief, seal it with the absolute knowing that you are loved, you are wanted, and you are on the precipice of the greatest romantic awakening of your life. Keep your crown high, my beautiful Leo. The silence is breaking. Your time is now. This concludes our reading, but your story is just beginning. Go claim what is yours.